you design an ebook that looks professional and is worth asking money for without having to spend a gazillion dollars on a designer? Canva is the answer. So in today's tutorial, I'll walk you through how you can design an ebook in Canva the super easy and really fun way. Just in general, there are 3 simple steps to creating and selling an ebook. Step number 1, come up with an ebook idea and outline one that actually sells. Step number 2, design your ebook so it looks super professional. That's what we're gonna do. And step 3, sell your ebook online. This video is all geared towards step number 2. So if you have no clue what an ebook idea is that would really be worth selling so that you don't waste your time, make sure to go back and actually watch this first video of this 3-part series. Okay, if you already have the content of your ebook, then let's get started. So step number 1, get your ebook handy. So if you went through my previous video, you should look at a Word doc right now with your entire ebook outlined. And for the purpose of this video, I will just really dive deep into how I create my next ebook. So you get kind of like a little sneak peek here. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna search for an ebook. And you can see here, ebook template. Click on that. And then you can see here so many beautiful templates. And what I really love about Canva is you can select the filter right here. And you can even say like, hey, I want something that's a little bit more modern or simple, professional. The sky is the limit. So just take a look at this. There's so many colorful, happy, abstract, whatever suits your fancy. I will just make it very easy and go with whatever we have here. Let's actually try this out. Let's go for modern so you can see the full impact. Okay, so we want to choose one that doesn't have this little pro icon because again, even though I do have the pro version, you might not, which is totally fine. So actually, look, this one doesn't have it. So let's choose this one. So I like this. We will do this one, but one of the things I wanted to show you is when you scroll down, you can actually see a preview if you just hover over the template, which is pretty cool. So you can kind of get a feel for what the template looks like. And again, most of these are actually free. But we're gonna make it easy and we're gonna do this one. So we click on customize. Okay, so what I love so much about Canva is that you can kind of like just mix it up and use different styles and different templates in one document. It's probably not the best thing because you want a cohesive look, but what I do from time to time is just I have a different cover than, for instance, the pages within the ebook. So let me show you real quick how that goes. So what you do is you hover, let's say, for instance, for this one, and you like this contents. So you can just drag and drop this, boom, here you go. And then you click another one, add page, and you say, I want something more like this. You kind of have different pages based on different designs that they have. And the most important thing that you need to know, which is really key and a lot of people forget about, is all of these images are nice, but they don't belong to you. So what I always recommend to my aspiring entrepreneurial community is change the images. Either use your own images or use Unsplash.com. That is where I get most of my images from, and you can just swap them and that way it looks way more unique to you. So for instance, let's say you want to change this image right here. And one of the things that you would do is you now upload an image. So you can see I played a little bit with AI before, but let's see. Let's say I want to use this image, right? I'm just going to drag and drop this here and look, it automatically cropped it. Pretty cool, right? So, and then you can change, the header. Let's say I call it the ultimate Let's do side hustle roadmap. And you see how it's like a little bit too big. So I select all, which is a Command A. And then I just make this a little bit smaller. Maybe like this, perfect. And then let's do from idea to first sale in less than 6 days. So then one of the things is I don't like that 101. So I'm just gonna delete it. Whoops. And now what I do want to do is this is kind of like off centered. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to center it. You literally just, I clicked on the alignment button here. Here, this one is already in the middle. But then I'm just going to drag it, and you see how there are like these smart lines. So this means that it is in the middle now, and same here. So it kind of like locks it in. And there we go. Oh, it's not my name. So let me change my name. Another thing I recommend here is to put your company name in there so that you have the copyright. Actually, that's a good one. So let's do that. Okay. So we just copied this. You see it's too big and it's wide. So we're going to change the color here to black, and then make it smaller. And then again, I can drag it here. And what I will do too is just making sure that it is aligned in the middle. Oop. Again, you see the line here, and voila. This is really key because, you know, with ebooks, they're very easy to distribute, and you want to make sure that the copyright is for you. And so the next thing really that you need to do is just add your content here. I have my ultimate side hustle roadmap. So let me show you. And what I would do next is I would literally just copy paste most of this. So let's say, I know that I didn't copy paste this, but technically that's what you would do. Let's say we start with build a base, and we have not have that in our content table. Let's go back. So I would literally just change this here, copy paste, build a base, and then later on put on like, you know, what number this is. Probably 3. This is literally how you can do it. If you, for instance, don't like the color, there's something really cool. Like when you click on this rectangle and you click on the background color, you can actually put in your brand colors here. So, which is kind of cool. So if these are like your colors, you can like easily change that. You can edit them right here. And you can even see like different colors. I think it's pretty cool. So it's like super duper easy to change colors. Let's keep it like this. Okay, perfect. And if you ever want to change the font, like you just click on this, and then here you can change the font, and you know, this looks better. Let's keep it there. But literally that's it. So what you would do is you just copy paste all of these different things into these templates. And again, don't forget to exchange all the images, right? So I would like, for instance, throw this one in here, and boom, see how fast that is. And this one, for instance, I would want to have in white, right? And look, looks pretty professional, right? And you don't have to worry about formatting at all. So now I want to show you a little bit of a trick, because I don't know if you ever noticed like these really cool looking ebooks where actually it looks like it's on a screen. It's kind of like a mock-up, and you can do that with Canva too. And let me show you how. And why this is key is because it looks higher quality, it looks more professional, and you want to sell it, right? So let's get you a really cool image of your ebook front cover so that we can use that for marketing purposes. Okay, so you click on the share button, and then you see the ... more here. So you click on that. This is a really cool trick, by the way. And then you search for Smartmockups. Ooh, so let's click on this. And then click on use. Okay, and then it leads you to the Smartmockups page. And what's key here is you need to create an account. I'm very lazy, so I'm just gonna sign up with Google. Okay, and here I am on the landing page. So I will then go back to Canva again. Let's see, I got Morgan, Smartmockups, and ooh, now we know how it worked. Okay, so we want to do page one. Page one is the cover page, so we click on save. Now it's preparing our designs. I love that quote. Do one thing every day that scares you. It's a really good tip. Okay, your design has been saved. So we're gonna click on View in Smartmockups. Okay, and now a live preview of your design. So look at this. Isn't that cool? I mean, I don't want to be on a Mac, but you can see. Oh gosh, t-shirt. Okay, we don't want that. But, you know, the magazine cover, like this looks kind of cool. But what we want is the book mock-ups. Okay, e-readers, here it is. Wow, isn't that cool? Oh my goodness, this is like so much easier than it used to be. I remember when I started out, I had to like put it all in Photoshop. So you don't have to do that at all. You can choose whatever you want. Let's see. No, what looks good? Looks hilarious. Let's go with something like that. A little bit simple. You can see that it's cut off, which I'm not a big fan of. So let's click on Customize Scene. Click on Image. And let me change. Oh, perfect. And we can just drag this all the way up here. Crop and continue. Ah, looks way better, right? Okay, and now you can just download it. Super high, high. I think high is fine. We don't need more. Like especially if you use it for social, that's totally fine. And download it. That easy. Okay, now we're gonna go back to Canva. And the most important thing of your ebook is once you're done, you click on share and then you click on download and then you click not on PNG, but on PDF print. This is really key. And then everything else you don't need, you just need to make sure it's all the pages. And then when you click on color profile, best for professional printing. It just looks better. So I'm gonna do this and then we click on download. And that's literally it. Wasn't that bad, right? Download it. And here we go. This is our ebook. Yay! Congratulations! Yay! You're done with this. Check. The next two steps are one, uploading your ebook on AWS, and this is really key because you need a shareable link to sell your ebook on a platform. And I will show you exactly how you can do it, even if you're not tech savvy at all, or you don't even have a website yet. That's not a problem. I will walk you through this in my next tutorial. And then I also created another video for you where I will really show you the different ways of how you can sell your ebook online, depending on one, your budget, but also the stage at which your business is in right now. And I will make sure to link the videos here in the description below, and also once they're up, I will put them here. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Just use the comments. I'm always super excited to hear from you and what I can improve going forward to better serve you.